I just learned why there are so many Christian denominations. The Quran just explained it to me, and now I get it. I didn't understand if we all supposedly believe in the same thing, why are we split up? So in Ayah 14 of the Quran, it says, so those who call themselves Christians, we took their covenant, but most of them have abandoned most of what was said. As a result, enmity and hatred have been planted among them until the day of resurrection. And what that is looking like is all the different Christian denominations. Apparently, God gave a covenant to the Christians, the Jews, and the Muslims, and each of them are supposed to uphold that covenant. From my understanding, the Christians have strayed away from the covenant by essentially worshiping Jesus as God himself. The problem with this is that God is the one and only God, but a lot of Christians say that Jesus is God, and that is incorrect. And as a result, God has essentially punished the Christians by splitting them up and kind of spreading hatred among all the different denominations. It's kind of like they're competing against each other. At the end of the day, a Christian should be a Christian, and your denomination shouldn't make you superior to any other Christians. Jews, Christians, and Muslims, we all believe in the same God, and if we fail to do that, that is when things like this will happen. And I know a lot of Christians aren't going to believe this because this is what you're taught to believe. You are taught to believe that Jesus is the Son of God, and being the Son of God means that he is God in the flesh. But it doesn't matter if you believe that this is true or not, because the Quran was sent as the final message, the final words of God. It did confirm the Bible and the Torah, but the problem is that the Bible has been twisted and misconstrued and misinterpreted. That is where the problem lies. Not saying Christians are less than Muslims or anybody's lesser than anybody, but the problem is a lot of the scripture is getting misinterpreted, and that's where the problem is. Which is another reason why I am favoring Islam so much, because there's only one version of the Quran. Yes, there are multiple English translations because you have, obviously, people who don't speak Arabic want to read the Quran, but there is only one version of the Quran. And that's beautiful. You can't say the same about the Bible, and I'm not sure about the Torah. I haven't looked into that.